Alright, hey guys, welcome to the first video of many this year that you'll be having in Mr. Irvin's science class. This year we're going to be doing something called a flipped classroom, where you will be watching video lectures at home for your homework, and then in class we'll have more time for project, labs, hands-on stuff, things in the community. And so I think it's really a more appropriate use of our time together instead of you just sitting there taking notes with me talking. Let's do that at home on the video lectures where you can pause me, rewind me, go back, and then in class while we're together we can help each other out with the learning. And so this first one is just an introduction, and I wanted to show you kind of how you're going to be going about finding these videos, finding the stuff on my personal website, and also how to manipulate through Edmodo, which is one of the websites you'll be using for class, for calendars, assignments, and discussions. And so what you see right here is just your NPA home website. And so northlandprep.org is where the website is. And for this new website, what you do is, to find the teacher websites, is you go to academics, and then right here, meet the faculty, staff, and administration. If you click on that, you end up getting every teacher on campus, and also Mr. Lombardi and the administration. And so these are all links that you can use to find that. And so if you scroll down through the page here, you will find my name right here, Irvin. And if you click on that, what you'll see is this is not going to be your go-to website. Alright, right here I have the APE summer assignment. So this video right now is for all three of my classes, AP Environmental, Earth Science, and Biology. And so you see here it has my websites right here. So when you go to my website, on the MPA website, you're going to have the link to your actual Mr. Irvin website. And so let's go with AP Environmental. So if you click on that, it's going to bring you to this website here. Now this is where it's all going to happen, this in Edmodo. And so let me kind of go through some of the things here that you can do. So one thing, here's the home button. So here's the buttons up here. Right here's a calendar. That calendar is going to be a specialty calendar for projects, and so I'll probably change that to project calendar. Your real calendar with your homework assignments and the daily lesson explanation is going to be on Edmodo. And so right here is the syllabus, where you can get the syllabus for this year for AP Environmental, and this is the same for each site, Earth Science and Biology. We'll be using the discussion blog, and so what you'll be able to do is, let's go to that, the discussion blog right here. I'll be writing discussions. So I think a big part, especially of AP Environmental Science, but also Biology and Earth Science, is to have a communication with each other, discussion. There's never really a super correct way of thinking things when you're thinking about environmental issues. Some people have some thoughts, some people have others. And so I'm really interested in getting you guys talking and discussing things. So I'll put up topics. It'll be an assignment to go on the discussion blog, usually to make a reply and then reply to someone else's reply on their comment. And so that's the discussion blog, and we'll get to that. Let me just click on the syllabus here. It's a file, so you'll download a Word document file for that, for the syllabus, and that's the same again for all my classes. Now, let's go back home. If you see here, you've got things to bring for the course. So this is stuff that I expect you to have every day because we will be using it. 3-ring binder, minimum of 1 inch, which is pretty much the smallest you're going to get, with dividers. A grid composition book, the graph paper style. A pack of 3x5 index cards. We're going to be doing a lot of vocabulary. A flash drive, so you can use a flash drive for multiple classes, but you will be doing presentations, you will be doing projects, and so you need a flash drive that you can put those onto so you can come to class, plug it into my computer, and present. Pens and paper, obviously, and then a curious and positive attitude is always good. The summer assignment, again, is right here in case you didn't get it from my MPA website. So if you see here, right on the side, you see video lectures. And first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. This is where I'm going to load up these lectures. In fact, to get to this lecture, you need to go to video lectures and flipped classroom intro. And that'll bring you to this actual video. that you're watching right now. And as we go through the course and through the curriculum, I'll be posting these lecture videos, and you'll be watching them, taking notes, doing different activities that will be on those actual pages. So if you go to video lectures, let's say, second quarter, there's nothing here now, but there'll be a video for a certain topic, and then probably a worksheet or questions or a summary to go along with it. And if you are bored, if you're bored, you can feed Abby and Muir, the two turtles. You just click to drop some food down for them, and they go and chase it. I don't know, very cute, I think. So that's the AP Environmental site. If we go back to the MPA site and we go to Earth Science, you'll see it's exactly, not exactly the same, but the same idea. You've got this, but these are the buttons up here. You've got the syllabus, calendar, discussion blog, video lectures 1, 2, and then there's more here, 3 and 4. All right, same thing. You guys have some fish to feed if you want to, and then biology also has the buttons up top, syllabus, calendar, discussion blog, etc. And then there is a tree frog to give flies to. He'll run around and chase the flies. So that's how to access and to go around my websites. Again, it's not going to be on the mpa.org site, but the links are there if you ever forget the links to my sites. In fact, up here you can see the link is irvinapes.weebly.com. It's a Weebly website. You don't need to put index in there. But these links you can bookmark and keep. The one for Earth Science is irvinearthscience.weebly.com. You can see the pattern here. And biology is, guess what, irvinbiology.weebly.com. And so just either remember those, or better yet, bookmark them on your bookmarks. And if all else fails, again, go to the MPA website. All right, so I want to show you Edmodo. Edmodo.com is where you're going to find your calendar. It's also where you're going to find some of the links to worksheets and such. There's folders that you'll set up, and we'll go over this in class, but I want to give you a kind of quick introduction on how to manipulate through Edmodo. And so edmodo.com, you'll come up to this screen right here, and you can see that you are going to be given this right here, this box. Now, what is good about this site is you don't need an email, but it does, if you set up it with an email, you can get notifications if I put anything on there. You can also get an app. There's an app for the iPhone and Android where you can get notifications to your phone if you so choose. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to this screen, see it says sign up now. It's free, good thing. You're going to click on I'm a student, and what that's going to do is it's going to bring you to this screen right here. Now pay attention here. I've given you in class this group code. Alright, it's written up on the board next to either APES, Earth Science, or Biology, and that group code is what you need to be assigned to that class. And so that's actually an assignment due this Friday for you to set up this account with Edmodo. So you've got your group code. You'll choose a username. Alright, make it simple. Something you'll remember. It can be pretty much anything, I'm sure. And then a password. Please, please, please make that something you'll remember. If not, write it in your agenda or write it somewhere. That seems to be the biggest issue we have with Edmodo's students forgetting their passwords. I can reset it in class, but if you're at home and can't get me to reset your password, then you're stuck. So remember that password. Email, again, is optional. If you want to get notified by email of things that happen on Edmodo, then you can set up an email, but you don't have to. Please put in your first name and last name. That on my page will show me who is doing what, and it'll just be an identifier on there. Click you and your parent agree. So that's Edmodo, and we'll walk you through that one of the days this week to show you all the features that you'll need to be aware of, and you'll have a couple assignments right off the bat so you can get used to and comfortable with using Edmodo in the class. So now I want to take a quick couple of minutes to just explain why I am doing this, why I'm doing what we call the flipped classroom. And again, it's flipped because what you're going to do is you're going to be watching the PowerPoints, what would be normally me standing in front of the class, going over a PowerPoint, you sitting in your chair, taking notes. The only interaction is that you're looking at me, looking at the board, and taking notes. I don't think that's an appropriate use of our time together. We don't have that much time together of 180 days, and there is so much more powerful stuff we can do while we're together in the classroom. And so what the flipped model does is it takes what normally you do in the classroom and move that to home, and take what you would normally do in the home, like homework and practice and all that and projects, and put it in the classroom. If you're a student that spaces out every once in a while, which everyone does, the good thing about this, you don't miss what I say. You just rewind me. You can pause me. If you have to go to the bathroom, you can pause. You don't miss anything. You can watch the lecture over again completely. You can go back to the lecture before a test, before a unit test, or before a semester final. And so that's a great way to make sure you're getting all the important information, getting all the basic information, vocab, dates, places, events, and stuff like that, without missing it if you're in class. Another thing is that opens up the door in class to do much more hands-on activities, labs, projects, presentations. I'm really going to push towards a project-based learning system. And what that means is you are going to basically explore and inquire the curriculum, the subject matter, in a project kind of thing. Like maybe that project might be making a model, maybe you're creating a graphic novel, maybe you're creating a documentary or a video. And so there's lots of ways that you can show me you've learned the material, and I'm going to put it in your hands to create that project. Another thing it does is it opens us up to be able to use the community more. We can take class time to do things like have guest speakers. There's so many experts in the science field in Flagstaff that I want you to go out there and find guest speakers, and I'll find guest speakers and we'll bring them in. And so that's a great use of classroom time, is to bring in those experts in the field. And so I really am excited about this year. I'm excited about this flipped classroom exploration, and I hope you are too. And so I will see you actually tomorrow first thing in the morning. Peace.